Here's another Zen Koan mind bender, and this kind of relates to the Marcus Aurelius video I did on anger. So it goes, a samurai's duty is to restore his lord's honor by avenging his death. He went out, and days stretched into weeks as the samurai relentlessly tracked his master's killer. Finally, when he found the assassin, the samurai drew his sword and prepared to deal the killing blow that would settle the score. But before he could, the murderer spat in the samurai's face. Enraged, the samurai sheathed his sword and walked away. Basically, motivation matters again here. You can't kill somebody in this situation and retain your honor because it's no longer business. Now it's personal. And I feel like anger in life, sometimes, you're forced to treat someone badly, you have no choice. You have to fire someone at work if you're a manager. You have to report something. You have to do this. You don't want to do it, but you have to do it. And so this is an extreme example of that. You have to take somebody out. You have to whack somebody. And you don't want that karma on you that you're doing it for a personal reason. And it took me many years to realize that often if you're taking joy in someone else's pain, that's a problem, even if you're right to take your revenge. So I kind of feel like the Buddhist Hindu way of karmasless action, just kind of the Tao, effortless action, that you just do only what has to be done. They say, before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. So you can't start relishing in revenge or any sort of thing like this where yes, you have to take an action, but you shouldn't enjoy it. You shouldn't you can't bring that karma upon yourself because yeah, if this samurai does it, he's not just doing it for the mission now, his duty, he's doing it for that personal vendetta. Now, like, I'm mad at you, now you make me, now I'm gonna enjoy this now. And maybe even, in a weird way too, sometimes it can lead to your downfall. Maybe in his rage he tries to get the guy and the guy has a small knife and actually, because he was so enraged he doesn't notice it and he ends up dying. So there's, in a way, it's almost personal self-preservation in a way to not have this anger and rage toward the world. Just do what has to be done. Unfortunately, there is, we have garbage men in our society that have to go and pick up the nasty trash and throw it out. They're just having to do that garbage man duty. It's not something they enjoy doing, but it's their job and they do it. And I kind of feel like in life, we have to take out the garbage. You're going to have to pick up that nasty garbage. It smells bad, throw it out. You don't want to do it. But if you're taking it out and throw it on your neighbor's lawn because you don't like them, then you're excited to take out the garbage. We have to really analyze the motivations of our actions, like that premeditation of a murder versus an act of passion. Um, just like our court system, there's intent, or the road to hell is led or paved with good intention. There, so there's the other. Everything's a paradox in life, of course. So there's kind of the other side that you can't just think just because your intent is good, you're not harming someone. It's kind of like stepping on someone's shoe and you stepped on their toe and hurt their toe. They're going to react angrily to you like, oh my god, you stepped on my toe. And you can't, it's not going to make them feel any better for you to say I didn't mean to. Of course they know you didn't mean to, but you still stepped on it. Their foot is in pain. So the correct response, instead of saying, oh, I didn't mean to, I'm sorry, you should just say, oh, I'm sorry. Don't put the qualifiers in that you didn't mean to. The action still hurt the other person.